But we will be out of this box at some point in the future, guys. We're going to look at this box and we're going to go, oh, I can't even remember what that felt like. I'm too bullish right now buying shit coins to even remember how I felt when Bitcoin was at 55k. Right, we're back. It's April the 1st. Hopefully, this isn't an April Fool's pump. But in today's video, I'm going to take you through a bunch of charts that hopefully will give you guys a bit of peace of mind. Now, if you appreciate that, help me on my journey to 12k subs by clicking that subscribe button. If you're already a subscriber, I appreciate all of you guys for sticking around so long. Like the video, let's get it. Okay guys, so it's important that we just take a chill pill. Be careful what you do read on Twitter, because there's going to be a lot of BS that is going around. But we're starting the month off with a slight pumpy time, okay? 2%, what is that when we're down 50%? It's not really that much, guys. But Bitcoin and Ethereum still holding up key structure, especially Bitcoin. That's one that we need to really keep our eyes on the prize, because we did say over the past few videos I want to keep beating a dead horse, telling you guys the same thing until we do break any key structure. Then we don't pivot, guys. Okay, so again, take a chill pill. Who's here with me? Who's not pivoting? Who is not being an emotional trader? Let me know in the comments. Now, when we do come to the Bollinger Bands, guys, we're now having a squeeze. And what has every single time a squeeze happened represented? It has represented a precursor to the fact we're going to be in an expansion phase soon. Now, when these squeezes do happen, sometimes they can fall to the downside. So that's just something for you guys to bear in mind. But the fact we're at the lower areas of the Bollinger Band experiencing the squeeze, I do think that most likely outcome, we do have a push up to at least the median, maybe even the upper Bollinger Bands, which would be around 108k. And remember, that's still going to be a lower high. So once we do get up to these ranges, the main thing that I'm going to be looking at is, are we now printing higher lows in the structure? Is it likely that we start to print higher lows, higher highs, and take out this previous all-time high? Because until then, still technically could be a top. Do I think it's going to be? I don't think so. I think sentiment is pretty much where it needs to be right now, guys. They've battered everyone. Do you remember like 3 months ago, sentiment really wasn't in extreme fear the way it is now? People were not convinced. Now you can't convince them that the top's not in, okay? Everybody, even in the comment section, I'm noticing it right now, comment section is completely flipped from majority of you guys telling me no Lex, we're going higher, to no Lex, we're going lower. Now, when we look at the total market cap, this is something that you'd like to see. It's looking pretty good. This is the weekly. So again, when I'm saying to you guys, due for a breakout, gonna be pumping soon, we're on the weekly time frame. Putting this in the beginning of the video so that you guys understand that, the weekly time frame. Some of you newbies, when you hear soon, you think it's going to be like this week. This thing takes time to break out. So if we can break this descending resistance and we can have another leg higher, that's going to be great. That can lead us into summer, maybe end of summer. And another way for you guys to picture it, I mean, look at Bitcoin compared to the crypto total market cap. 2024 had this massive falling wedge. We said it was a massive bullish chart pattern. Again, I was telling you guys all the time it's bullish, and everyone here was pretty scared. The same way I'm telling you guys now, and again, I could be wrong, okay, who knows? But the same way I'm telling you guys now, this is bullish. I've said this to you before. This looks exactly the same as what Bitcoin went through last time, okay? So if we can start to get breakouts, okay, we had a breakout retest resumption. If we get breakout retest resumption, boom. At this retest, this really will shake a lot of people out, but we'll be going higher. So something to look forward to. Breakout target could be 3.68 trillion for the total market cap. Now, something else to look at, guys, are cycle patterns. Okay, so if you look here, we've got a little chart that compares the 2019 to 2021 cycle of Bitcoin to where we are now for Ethereum. And it's basically different phases, okay? This is a higher time frame, so we're going over the space of 3 years here. Maybe 4 years even, right? So you can see here, phase 1 was the previous all-time high. Phase 2, we have the massive drawdown. Phase 3, accumulation. Phase 4, first mini bull run. Mini bear market, deviation lower. And then we have the breakout and an expansion into phase 5. And you can see here, it looks very, very similar to what Bitcoin did. To be honest, why is it so hard to hold on to crypto, guys? Because when maybe you bought here, or you bought here, or you bought here, to endure all the rest of this noise is a lot, okay? And if you guys think that Ethereum is going to be breaking all-time highs. If you think that it's going to make a comeback, then look, from where we are now to highs, you're looking at a 2x, 3x ish, okay, and then the expansion phase after that as well. So I can't really be convinced right now that with everybody buying Ethereum, buying Bitcoin, these big institutions, whether it happens today, whether it happens tomorrow, whether it happens in a few months, that we're never going to see a new all-time high for ETH. I just can't believe that, guys. Okay, this thing has been battered into the ground, and we need ETH to start to make a recovery, because that is going to bring renewed optimism into the entire market. So that's why I go on about Ethereum so much to you guys, because regardless of what your altcoin is, if Ethereum's doing well, right, people are going to pivot and they're going to be like, oh my god, everyone thought ETH was dead. Maybe all of our altcoins are going to make a comeback, right? So it's going to be great for all of us, no matter what bags we do hold when it comes to altcoins. And then on the shorter time frame, we're seeing the Bitcoin RSI break out of its downtrend, bullish divergence happening in front of our eyes, right in line with a retest of this downsloping trend, guys. So if we can confirm the bullish divergence here, and then we have a breakout retest resumption, again, this could be what brings us to the 90k to around 108k. Remember, when we look at the others chart, which is what all of you guys are going to care about because it's your altcoins, in the macro, doesn't look too great, but if we can maybe zoom in and say, maybe we're just in one of these falling wedges and we are going to get one final leg up, and it could be a leg to touch this high here, then maybe a breakout will be coming sooner rather than later. Still got a lot of work to do for our altcoins though, guys. Ethereum hit our technical breakdown, and now it's having a pumpy time away from that, so we can take that away and say that has been completed. Now, most likely, we need to print a new high above around this range here. And if we can print a new high above here, that's going to be fantastic. If we can break out of this larger structure, that's going to be even better. And then we'll be targeting around 2.5k for ETH. And then for Bitcoin on the smaller time frame, breaking out of the 100 MA on the 4 hour. Okay, we didn't really quite get that 79k breakdown. Are we going to print a lower high here? And maybe tomorrow we do get a massive dumpy time, and this just was an April Fool's pump. It would be very on trend right now, guys. Then that could be what takes us down to that 79k, which would be super painful for a lot of investors. Remember, we've got this resistance here, this resistance here, this resistance at 87k as well. So time's going to tell. I'm going to leave that there actually and see what it does look like when it does come to tomorrow. I do think in the coming months we have got a lot of bullish price action to come. So again, we're not pivoting yet. Still holding key structure, still the same old, guys. We've got to sit on our hands and wait for the good times again. If you think the good times are coming, make sure you are subscribed. I'm going to be here every day with you guys. Leave me a like on the video, comment to get the bots out of the comment section, please. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Peace.